Hi, Eric Gibaud, ericgibaud.com, and today I'm going to tell you something that no one told me. No one. For many years I've been recording my YouTube video with my iPhone and in Full HD and never had any problem, okay? When I received my Lumix S5 Mark II, I decided to start recording with it. Except if I was speaking about the camera itself, I started to use my iPhone again to record in 4K. That's not possible. Yes, you can record in 4K, but that's not feasible when you have long video, and I'm going to explain why, and no one tells about this. And this is a big problem when you do long video. So let's start. Well, people who follow me for many years, they know that I've been using iPhone to record my YouTube videos, except if I speak about the iPhone, then I record it with the camera. But otherwise, I'll use my iPhone. I've recorded over 1,000 videos with the iPhone, but I always recorded in Full HD. I started with the XS Max or Pro Max. I don't know what's the name. Okay, the 10s. Sorry, the XS 10s. Okay, then the 11 Pro Max and the 12 Pro Max. Then now I've got the 13 Pro Max. I didn't buy the 14 Pro Max, and I'm happy not to have done it because what I'm going to tell is not solved on the 14 Pro Max. Okay, so a few months ago I received my Lumix S5 Mark II. And I decided I would start to record my channel in 4K instead of Full HD. So I recorded with the Lumix just to see how it was. Okay, fine, okay. And then when I started to speak about the Lumix itself, I recorded with my iPhone. So I set it in Filmic Pro in 4K 10 bits, and the quality was brilliant, really great. Worked like a charm, no slow, didn't slow down, perfect, okay. So before in Full HD, I would have all my files. I would use AirDrop to send it from my smartphone, my iPhone, to my computer, my MacBook Pro, okay? And maybe in total, when I speak like 20 minutes in 3 languages, 60 minutes in total, maybe it was 10 gigabytes of material, okay? So it was going, yeah, maybe 10 minutes, something like this, to transfer everything, and that was done, okay? Then the first time I recorded in 4K with my iPhone, I had something like 80 gigabytes of material. I thought, whoa, that's a lot, okay? But doesn't matter. I thought, I'm going to airdrop it, no problem. And then I dropped the introduction and fine. And then the main part that took like 15 minutes of speaking, okay, I know I speak a lot, okay? And it said preparing the file. And I did some Google search. It means that it's actually reducing quality to send it faster over the AirDrop. I thought, wow, I just switched to 4K 10-bit to get better quality, and this guy right now is reducing quality. That's a problem. So I thought, how can I solve that? And there is only one solution, is to connect your lightning cable, your charging cable here, connect it to your MacBook or whatever you're using, okay? And then transfer with an app. I show you a screen capture here to transfer the file to your computer. So I thought, well, that's not really practical, but well, okay, that's fine. But then it took hours. It took a lot of time, really a lot of time. So I thought, whoa. First, I didn't know that if you touch your iPhone while transferring, it goes a lot slower, okay? Second, the app maybe hangs sometime. You just transfer one file and then the following one, it doesn't want to transfer. You have to restart the app. That was a nightmare. It took me 3 hours in total between failing, sending again, all these 3 hours to transfer my video. So that was a real nightmare. I thought that I cannot solve this. I cannot work this way. I mean, 3 hours just for downloading the file from my, transferring the file from my iPhone to the MacBook Pro. That's not feasible for what I do, okay? So I thought, why is it that slow? Well, the reason is simple. This lightning cable connector here, behind it, under it, I don't know where, it is actually a USB 2.0, not a 3.0, not a 3.2, a 2.0 with a really slow transfer rate, okay? So I thought, well, let's get the iPhone 14 then, 14 Pro Max. No, it's the same connector. It's not a USB 3.2 behind it, under it. So it means it will be as slow. So that's a massive problem. For many years, I've recommended to people, yeah, if you have an iPhone, just use it to record your videos, and that's it. But I never use 4K. I never seen anyone on YouTube saying, using an iPhone for 4K video, for long video, that's not feasible. That it takes too long. It's not possible. Okay, yes, it is possible, but it takes far too long. Okay, so I want to warn and I want to tell the problem. Okay, if your videos are short, like 5-10 minutes, that's fine. That's okay. But if you do videos like me that sometimes they're up to 30 minutes, that's a massive problem. Especially if you do a big take, like you have maybe a small introduction like I do, 1 minute, and then you're 15 minutes non-stop. You don't stop the camera, you just restart, and then you cut when you edit, okay? But then that's a massive problem because these files are just too big to transfer, okay? So honestly, I think using an iPhone for that kind of video is not feasible. Obviously, yes, if you do small video, 1 minute, or for shorts or for reels, that's fine to use the iPhone. But from the second you do long video, that's not feasible. Honestly, don't even buy a 1 terabyte iPhone if you think you can do massive files or really like a 2-hour recording. Don't do that because yeah, maybe for storage, but this file, if you want to transfer them and each one is really massive, that will be a massive problem. Okay, so it was 4K 10-bit. I didn't even try ProRes. If I tried some ProRes, that would be just crazy, completely crazy. Okay, so this is the reason. So I'm so disappointed because it was so practical for me to record like this. But from the minute I decided to have my channel in 4K, I need to have everything in 4K, not just sometime in 4K, sometime in full HD. No, I want everything in 4K. So right now, I didn't know if I was going to use my Lumix every time for recording video, but now definitely I don't have any other choice. Or my Olympus, my OM System OM1, or my Lumix. But I will not use my iPhone except for something that are really short, or if I have to speak about the Lumix and I use my iPhone to record it, and these days, well, it takes longer to transfer the files, okay? So you need to know that. If your idea was to record with an iPhone for 4K video, long videos, that's not feasible. That will be a problem, okay? So I cannot recommend it, honestly. So, yeah, well, that's it. So I wanted to say, I think it's a shame on the side of Apple to have a so brilliant system and not be able to transfer the file. Second, some people will say, okay, get the latest Samsung or Xiaomi or whatever. No, I don't want to, because what I like about the Apple system is the fact that I can actually have the ecosystem. I copy a link in my iPhone and then I can paste it straight into the computer, you know, and that's on the tablet. That's fantastic for me, okay? So for me, going to Android is not something I'm interested in, okay? I will have to record with my camera, and when I want to record with the iPhone, something to be shorter or to know that then there is no other option, okay? But people want to vlog and make maybe start speaking or cooking and recording with the iPhone, and every day or every 2 days publish what they've done. That's not feasible, okay? It takes too long, okay? That's crazy. So, thank you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Small button down here, so a small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, Gibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Also, leave you links of mine on Amazon, links of everything I reviewed by K&F Concept, Sandmarc, and Flashes by Westcott, and more affiliated links, and also a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.